There's a kind of success that leaves a residue, not burnout, not regret, but a faint internal recoil. I know it now by how my shoulders pull back after a win, by the way my breath gets shallow once the congratulations stop, by the quiet calculation of how much regulation this will require from me next. And here's the buying belief that governs everything I sell. If the result costs me my body, my nervous system, my mind, my soul, it's not a result. All I've done is postponed the bill. You're not afraid of growth. You're unwilling to grow inside structures that ask you to disappear once the money lands. So when momentum builds, something in you applies the brakes. Not hard, but just enough to check the integrity of what's forming. We have all been taught to call that self-sabotage. But sabotage is unconscious. This is somatic due diligence. The loop looks like delay, procrastination, distraction, and it feels like refinement. And it sounds like almost, but not like this. But guess what? That's not fear. That's your system scanning for aftermath. Will this sale invite clients who outsource their regulation to you? Will this visibility create intimacy without responsibility? Will this expansion require you to stay slightly armored and sustain it? This is where perfectionism shows up, not as control, but as architecture. Perfectionism at this level is your body designing a container it can actually inhabit. It's the refusal to build something you'll later have to endure. You're not making it flawless, you're making it livable. Sacred sales don't reward urgency. They respond to coherence. The people meant to work with you, the ones with emotional sovereignty, self-responsibility, and grounded money, they aren't impressed by speed. They're oriented by steadiness. They feel when your timing isn't borrowed. They feel when your words aren't managing them. And they feel when your presence doesn't need applause to stay intact. Trusting your rhythm doesn't shrink your reach. It sharpens your signal. Let me speak to you directly now. If you're listening and nothing in you is trying to extract a tactic, if your jaw softened instead of your mind racing, that's not disinterest, that's recognition. You don't need to scale louder. You don't need to override your pauses, and you don't need to sell past your own edge. You simply need to let your nervous system decide what gets built. This is the voice of the wild one, not optimizing desire, not performing authority, just standing in enough internal agreement that the right clients arrive already resourced, already regulated, already ready. And sales feel like consent and not containment. Signing off.